Hey, it's me. It's been a while. I'm always saying that, and I always record, and I always never upload it, because that's where I'm at. I don't know. It's been a while. I've got a cat now, so if you hear any weird noises, that's him. But today, we're just gonna look at some Brawl. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I want to get back into the streaming game, back into the recording game. And I was playing some Brawl last night, and I really thought, man, I got some great wins here. I'm like, the meta's good. I'm enjoying this aspect of Magic again. So let's talk about Mill of a Lifetime, my Hope Estheim deck. I never played Final Fantasy. What is this one? 14? 13? Maybe I did play this one. This is the one that was on rails. I didn't care for it. Anyway, 2/2 lifelink, beating your end step. Each opponent mills X cards or X the amount of life you gain this turn. Fun to note, this does work in multiplayer because it does each opponent. I was going to build it as a commander, but one of my friends did. And honestly, I think this is a deck that really is more suited for Brawl than it is for commander. My cat just knocked the coaster off my deck because he hates coasters. So anyway, this is the life gain / mill deck. It's effective in one-on-one, but if you were going to modify it for commander, I definitely think this could be a thing. Anyway, 1 drops, 3 of the councils, stops aggro, gains life. Enough said. Case of the Uneaten Feast. This is one of those where a creature enters, you gain 1 life. It also lets you get things back from your graveyard once it's solved. I have a few of these effects in the deck. Hinterland Sanctifier, the 1/2 that gains you a life. Zora, Spider Fancier is Aunt May if you're playing in real life. Ignore the part that gives spiders +1/+1 counters. I don't have any. I'm also playing the Life Creed duo at 2 that does the same thing, which is just a flying version of the Hinterland Sanctifier. And then I'm also playing at 3. Let me find her. Hylia, Guided by Light. It's whenever a creature or artifact enters, you gain 1 life. Then if you gain 3 or more life this turn, you draw a card at the end step. Let's go back to the start. Okay, Restoration Magic, that's your typical protection spell. It also doubles as life gain. You can potentially just win by gaining 3 life sometimes, and then attacking with Hope, because he is indestructible. It's kind of cool. Ruin Lurker Bat's my other 1-drop. This card was one of the weaker cards in the deck initially, but it's gained in value because of Leonardo. We'll get to him in a second. But 1/1 flying lifelink, and then the Descend, Scry 1 is relevant, but 1/1 flying lifelink with the Descend makes it better than Healer's Hawk, which just in this deck is just better. Short Range Rescue, again, protection, because they're going to try to kill your commander. Already talked about Zora. And then as far as removal goes, these are the 1-drop ones that get rid of their commander, that keeps them on the board, so they have to either figure a way out of killing them themselves or doing something else. But Unable to Scream and Witness Protection are both phenomenal. There's another one, the one that makes things in a Noggle. I haven't put that in the deck yet, but I'm really debating it because it seems strong. Ambrosia Whiteheart, again, protection. Returns another permanent, so you can save anything. I actually used it to save my Wind Crystal the other day. Ambrosia's just phenomenal. Being legendary is relevant too when we get to Aerith. Leonardo, new card from Ninja Turtles, sneaks 1/1 lifelink. It's a sneak version of an Ajani's Pridemate. Phenomenal. Like, he gets back cards that you need potentially. Like, I was gonna sneak Ambrosia yesterday that my opponent lost, but like, that's just kind of silly. Yeah, he's. The other one is the Starfield Shepherd. It's another great one to sneak back to your hand. Anyway, Leonardo, Life Creed Duo we talked about. Shelter by Ghost. Premier Removal also gives lifelink and a little bit of protection. Spectacular Tactics, again, the Hexproof +1/+1 is relevant, and it's a removal spell. Awesome card. Different art from what exists in real life, but the card name is the same. Voice of Victory. This is how you beat the counterspell decks, and this is actually you can damage opponents to kill them. This card's phenomenal. We'll get to it in a second. He also, when he attacks, creates 2 creatures that if you have the life gain guys, the ones that I just mentioned, the Hinterland Sanctifier, whatever, he just makes dudes every turn, so he's really strong. Disdainful Stroke and Negate are the 2 counterspells that I'm running here. They're sometimes good, they're sometimes not so good. Arcane Signet, can't run without it in this. Aang's Iceberg, Flash, removal. It's great. And then when it's worthless because you've thrown another commander, you can Waterbend 3 to Scry 2. Incredible. Aerith, your Johnny's Pride mate that costs 1 more with lifelink. But when she dies, you put her +1/+1 counters on legendary creatures, which is hilarious when you've got Zora, Ambrosia, your commander. I actually got 4 +1/+1 counters on them the other day. I never had that happen before. And a 4/6 Aunt May is kind of hilarious. Angel Vitality is probably the weakest card in the deck now. Increases life gain, and it's a 4/4 as long as you're 25 or more life. Consider cutting it, but it's fine for what it does, you know. Celestial Armor is more protection. Gives Hope flying, which is relevant. Gives your creature flying, relevant. Delny. She is a secret commander of the deck. If Hope is only at 2 power, which is normal, unless you have like a Shard Mage's Rescue or the Celestial Armor on him, Hope will trigger twice at the end of the turn. Which you can get to do some really dumb things. Also, like Voice of Victory will trigger twice, so you'll get 4 dudes. And then if you have Voice of Victory, Hinterland Sanctifier, if you go like Hinterland Sanctifier 1, Voice 2, Delny 3, Hope 4, with like some way to protect Hope, you're off to the races. Because then Hinterland Harbor will trigger twice for each one of these, so you'll get 4 guys come into play, you'll gain 8 life, and then Hope will trigger twice and mill them for 16. Delny is the nitrous oxide. Delny makes the deck so much faster and so much more powerful. Delny is kill on sight. Delny is great. Highly already talked about. It's card draw. It's life. Another effect. Like, I love this card. It's amazing. Enduring Innocence draws you cards. Lifelink. Enough said. Split Up's a 3-drop Wrath. It also synergizes with, once we get into the lands, I have Adagia here, which you can just literally just tap all your dudes and then kill other untapped guys. I used to play the Spaceship, but it used the one that gives you +1/+1 to your team, but it ended up being more of a detriment with Delny than helping, so it got cut when Leonardo cut. Leilani Hope, hey, it's Hope's deck. Makes all your dudes big. You can win with this. It's great. Wind Crystal doubles the life gain and makes your spells cost less. So I mean, what's not to like? Enduring Curiosity, yeah, it's more card draw. It's another massive threat. Space-Time Anomaly. Yeah, so if your opponent has a deck that really doesn't do anything, and you can just like, you can passively win. You can be like, I'm at 35 life. I'm just gonna mill you for your entire deck. It's really strong. It's just sometimes you get it, and it's a win condition, and it's like, what is this card doing here? But it's good. Elish or Elsbeth. You know, I want some high impact cards, and this is definitely one. It makes 2 white soldier tokens, kills things, gives your creatures flying. Like, Elsbeth is just the planeswalker for the deck. She's incredible. Starfield Shepherd we talked about briefly. It warps, so typically you're going to warp for your basic planes or one of your 3 1-drops. Typically you always go for Hinterland Sanctifier first, but I've got the 2, like, both it and Aunt May are redundant in that aspect, and the Spider... The bat's fine too, but regardless, this card is never dead, because at worst it's going to search for planes, but it's very good, very powerful. My heavy cost spells. Kitsune's Technique. Yes, it's a new one. This can, in conjunction with some of the other cards, just win the game. Mill half your library. It's phenomenal. Dollmaker's Shop and Porcelain Gallery. This is another one that just wins you. If you play like a 1-drop, you play this on 2, and attack, you start making toys, and as I've noted, 2 of my 1-drops just gain you life when you make creatures, so that's kind of powerful. The second side, if you played against this card, you know, like the second side, if they get to 6 mana, they're usually going to win. If they unlock that door, the game is over. So this is a very powerful mythic. And if you haven't seen, I recommend it, especially if you're looking for like cheap, powerful cards in Commander. I think this is an $8 card. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have my app with me right now, but this card is very expensive. It's somewhat expensive. It doesn't see any constructor play outside of like these formats, but this card is like, this is a win condition. It's serious. And then I also have this Restricted, Office, Lecture Hall. This is, in most cases, it's a one-sided Wrath. The play I made yesterday was that I actually used Ambrosia to bounce the Shard Mage's Rescue off of my Hope. And then the guy's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, play restricted office. And I killed... This is tell you how ridiculous this game was. The guy scooped against me. But he had a Meringue River region in play, and he copied it with Rite of Replication. So we had 6 Meringue River regions in play. And I responded to it by using Shard Matrix SQ on my Hope to prevent it after the targeting happened, prevent Hope from being bounced. And I ripped this, and I was like, oh, cool. He was not happy. He was not happy at all. Lecture Hall's fine. I'm really more playing this for the Wrath, but sometimes Lecture Hall does do work. Lands are pretty much what you expect. Vanadare Temple is cool. I don't think I've ever activated it, maybe once. Adagia is cool. Some basics. G-Door, I've cast it maybe 5 times. It probably should come out. And then just a bunch of dual lands. I don't think I'm running anything that's too unexpected here in white-blue. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this deck, and we're going to play some games, so I'll see you in a second. Okay, so here we are, and we got an opponent instantly. So one of the things I mentioned was the metagame shift. A lot of people seem to be playing Mikey and Raph, which is the red-green Ninja Turtle commander, and Sand is very awkward. He's going first. I think he mulligan. Sand is still very awkward. Community Beavers I actually saw in a Pioneer deck that I was looking at. Hey, everybody knows the crystals are good. And it came up on a list, and so I know what that card does. I've got one waiting. Does he play Bill here? I really don't. I don't think I'm in a good spot. Oof. There's a lot of not good going on here. Well, that was arguably one of the best draws I could have made, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, with it being a Plains, right? He's like, what do I do about Authority of the Councils? I think, unless something weird happens, I'm playing the Dollmaker's Shop here, but I also might just play Hope. My cat's name is Dot. He is very talkative. He's probably like, why can't I go in the bathroom right now? And I'll be like, because I don't want you to turn the water. My opponent has no idea what are you... Okay, he's gonna get a land. I was gonna say, it's like, why does he just play his commander? Why doesn't he just play Bill? It's like, well, I guess that's why. No. Is that sorcery? Okay then. Oh, I guess we do this. Next turn, so now the next turn is, depending on what he does, I feel like it's probably going to be playing Bill or something, but the next turn play was, okay, there's been Ascension, that's fine. So now the next play is going to be the Curiosity. Drawing cards is good, or so I've been told. He's like, what does that do again? Play Earth Crystal Pass. That's what I want him to do. I don't think that's what's going to happen. He's already played a land, so playing Bill will be the incorrect play at this point. We can look this guy up after we're done. Toiletwine at live.com. Wonder how difficult it is to make toilet wine. I brewed in my... There we go, Earth Crystal. I'm very happy with this. So I think the play on my turn now is going to be... Ooh. Well, I was gonna say it's gonna be play my commander and see what the cards I draw are, but we're gonna play Aerith. We're still gonna play my commander. As much as I want to play the Dollmaker shop, we're gonna do this. You have to discard 2 cards. So Jador's going away, and I want the bad. The bad's going up. Maybe Elsbeth. Well, let's go with the bad. That's the right play. He's in a lot of trouble. I think he knows that. What does Earth Crystal do again? Put counters on stuff. Got it. It's bill time. This is one of those cases where how many cards do you have left? 40. Yeah, it's like. Sorry, we got too much for you. Yeah, because I think I would have. I have 6, so regardless if he does something, I could play the Porcelain Gallery, and I have 5 creatures, so they'd each become 5/5s, but she'd be an 11/11, or she'd be 9/9, because she'd have 4 +1/+1 counters on her, and then when I make the creatures of the Voice of Victory, it would be even bigger, and yeah. Not a good match for Bristly, though. Okay, let's see if we can find something a little bit more interactive. Not that that wasn't exciting, I was just, I mean, what, he attacked... He never attacked. He literally just earthbended a land and stumbled on his land draws, which is kind of odd for a Bristly build deck, but it is what it is. Sarcasm, McSpasm, playing Ureni. This seems fine. Problem with these 7-drop commanders, in a lot of cases, is that they need to ramp in order to get to get to where they need to be, and there we go. I think I just straight up Shelter by Ghost and take his elf. Shelter by Ghost on the Hinterland Heart Sanctifier is a little bit stronger too, because if you do it on Hope, like, yes, it does protect Hope, but he's already got lifelink, whereas the Sanctifier doesn't have that intrinsically built in. There's just some hits. Ring of Region is a phenomenal card. I hope he doesn't kill. Okay, we're good. We're good, unless he has a lightning bolt. Okay, we're still good. Really wish I would have drawn a land there. Well, let's just go in. Rivers of Rebuke's a good hit too, as is a lot of that stuff. All those cards were good. I ran into a Splinter deck yesterday that was, what do you say, Esper? Esper, and it was literally just a control deck. It was very unimpressive and unexciting. I was very upset by it. What do you think? Do I Iceberg the Herd Heirloom? Let's do that. Pro white, pro black. It's so crazy about that. I mean, Season of Weaving too. That's another crazy one. Yes, Dot. Got all my anti-synergistic stuff. This is the case where, like I said, if I just draw Space-Time Anomaly and he doesn't have a counterspell, which potentially he does, like, I just win. Does X damage, among any creatures and planeswalkers. He can't kill my Sanctifier because it has Ward 2. Deciding how to retarget because he knows that he can't do that. 3, 3, and 3. Okay. No, I don't want him to have that. That's fine. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter who he blocks here, because I'm gaining life regardless. Cat. Dot wants to see what's going on. And there goes a life counter. Once again, he cannot kill the Hinterland Sanctifier. How many cards does he have left? 13. Okay. Let's see. I don't want either of those. As much as I want them, I don't want either of them. But I do have the 5 mana, so I can Witness Protection his commander. And, oh, that guy's coming into play too, isn't he? Oh, how convenient. I think it's crazy is that he's at 4 life. Like, four, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. You recast his commander. Kill my token. Draw 2 cards, discard a card, exile target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Okay. Oh, life gain. No. That's cool. He only has 8 cards left in his deck. So I'm just going to throw the Hinterland Sanctifier at him, assuming the commander sticks. Counter target oh my god. How powerful. That draws you cards? I'm all about this. He's got a very, very far uphill battle to beat me. It's like, this isn't a May effect. Is it? This? That's draw a card. That's draw a card. So, he has 3 cards left in his deck. And multiple ways to draw cards. Except the Restless Ridgeline. Okay. It's one of those cases where it's like, if you can get me, you get me. Smuggler's Surprise? Okay. I mean, this is one of those where it's like, yeah, so that's it. He just lost. I was gonna say, it's like, if he can beat me, like, he's got me, but I played that correctly. Very happy. Okay, let's do one more before I sign off for the day. That one was kind of long. That was exciting. I mean, I killed this commander a few times, which is interesting because he's pro-white, which really is probably the worst protection because white has sweepers in it. But yeah, that was cool. It was a mill death. Bristly Bill was just kind of... That was actually very close to being a life loss death. So that was exciting on more than one level, I would say. In other news, I kind of quit playing all gacha games. That's another reason I haven't been doing content. There's a lot going on. I mean, I have a cat now. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I want to find an opponent and beat them. Tristan, Weekly Warrior, playing Roxanne. Roxanne is arguably one of my worst matchups. This is terrible. This is also not very good, but I'm going to keep it. Because we're going to first turn Abandoned Air Temple, second turn into Starfield Shepherd to get a Plains, and then I'm going to cast my commander with Resto Magic up. That's the game plan. It's not a good one. No, it's a fine game plan, but Roxanne's tough just because, like, by casting her, you immediately you're halfway to recasting her when they kill her. And they always play, like, you know, the hasty effects, the Swiftfoot Boots, Enduring Ferocity, that's the card. It's crazy. Like, sometimes I'll have games where I definitely am mana short. I always need more white than blue, and I just don't end up getting it. If I'm playing a mana dork, yeah. That's a gooder. think we do replay Hope here because he's at 24 cards, 23 cards. So if his play now is to play Roxanne, which it very well could be, he just dies. However, he has a land, attacks me with a dude, and then uses Roxanne. Then I'm in trouble. Oh, he drew a card. No, never mind. We're still not there, but... So he has 22 cards in his deck. Just hope he can't kill me. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, and the funny thing is, if he didn't have the land, or if he didn't attack with that, he was just dead. So yeah, like there goes. Like there's the 2-card combo, where my opponent's entire deck is in his graveyard. That was cool. Like I said, it's something that happens, and so I'm really glad I got it recorded. So you know that it does happen, even though Roxanne, like I said, is a pretty horrible matchup for me. So cool. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.